a lot have not been to the crossroads.
Right.
A lot have not been to the point where they have become enlightened. And, one of the only ways you can become enlightened is through near-death experiences. So I feel like it's only a handful of humans that have near-death experiences, to the point where all that societal shit kind of just breaks melts off and dies, and you're left with more profound questions. And through those questions, you start seeking the answers, and you start, discovering things.
See what's really important.
Exactly. So,
what matters
in a society where, what they say, good times create weak men. So this society, think about it, man.
Totally. Exactly.
It coddles the majority to the point where
They're
can literally
useless.
not
To the
have a
point they're
job
useless.
and still find some way to eat. You could literally be homeless
and be fat
and be fat and have a cell phone and have politicians, advocating for your vagrancy. But think about it. And people crossing the border, I mean, what are they getting? They're getting hotel rooms downtown. They're getting phones, and they're getting free meals.
Right.
And yet, as is human nature, they're complaining about it. And this is crazy.
That's exactly.
So you keep the people fat off of grain,
right,
and games, and happy off of games.
It's funny you mention that, because
and that's how you feed society.
Right. Well, look how much professional athletes make.
Yeah.
Look at the industry of professional sports,
which is ridiculous.
It's insane.
It's absolutely
our teachers
insane.
Make fucking nothing. Our cops make nothing.
These young men and women get recruited out of high school.
Oh yeah.
Or out of college into a life of lavishness. Yeah.
As long as they
can where they will learn absolutely nothing about the real world.
Jack ain't here.
Only through maybe financial mismanagement or whatever.
Forced to educate themselves so they can live. Right.
But for years, these people will live in the most lavish of ways and sheltered. And yet they're the ones that are put on a podium, and they're the ones that are asked what their opinions are when it comes to something they have absolutely no idea about.
You're exactly right. And that's the whole point about keeping bread in the Coliseum.
Yes.
Gladiators and all that shit. Because if the population is, if their focus is elsewhere, they won't realize that they're slaves. That's exactly what the fuck's going on.
It is. And then once again, the little universe experiment showed us it is in our inherent nature to want to seek that. To want to seek
socialization,
society and socialization.
Right.
Only the ones that have woken up understand that they have to
baptized by fire.
They have to come and baptized by fire, exactly.
Right.
And a lot of these secret societies, they do that too.
They absolutely
They have to do a deep programming once you join these societies, because they're the ones who understand. They're the ones who set forth the programming.
Right.
So a lot of them do these rebirths or deaths, through their initiations. They kill you and you come back to life, and then they educate you in an esoteric manner. And, they basically deconstruct you. Also in the military, when you look at it, think about this, macro, micro. You have the average Joe that joins the military and goes to boot camp. Every facet of your life is controlled down to what you say verbally, how you stand, how you walk, how you talk.
Every damn thing.
Every damn thing. And the only point in your military career that gets disrupted is when you join special operations. And that is similar to how it is in life. Once you join special operation, is it a deconstruction of that. Because now they need you to operate at a higher level, which means you need to be a thinker.
Yeah.
You need to think outside the box. You need to be manipulative. You need to be cunning. You need to be so-and-so, whatever. We don't need the robot no more. We need the intelligent individual. So is society. Right. They don't need the mindless drone anymore once you get absorbed into these secret esoteric groups. Now they need the person that's going to push this out-of-the-box thinking of, population control and all this other shit. You know what I mean?
Whatever our agenda is.
Our agenda, exactly.